Hurricane coming. We gotta see what the heck's going on with this outside. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. As always, what are we doing today, guys? We are going to show you how to check your fluid on your Honda Pioneer 700 or your Honda Pioneer 700-4, and the fluid we are checking is your front and rear diff fluids, differential fluids. Just hope that makes sense to you. Gear fluid, I don't know what you want to ever call it, but we're going to show how to check it. This isn't a video about replacing. I will be doing a video on that, and I'll explain that later in this video why I will be doing a video on changing my fluid on the front and rear. We'll talk about when that needs to be done in this video also. But right now, you guys all know Hurricane Hillary is on its way. You know, we're going to get some storms. Kind of showed a little bit of that at the very beginning. What's going on, and I also didn't want to have to uncover my Honda Pioneer. I'll show you a picture right now what it looks like. So you guys seen that picture? What it looks like is it's covered up. It's ready for the rain coming. I don't want to undo it and all that, and it also takes a lot to undo it. And if you need me to show you exactly where these differentials are on the Honda Pioneer, you probably shouldn't be even doing anything to your Honda Pioneer. You should already know where those are at. So this video will still show you where they're at. There's pictures. It just isn't live photos of me doing it. So first things first, everybody always goes like, how do I get an owner's manual? You know, this is kind of going to show you the same thing. Owner's manual right here. All you got to do is go to Powersport Honda, and you can actually click here. You could pick, look how far this years go down. All the way to 2010 you can pick to find an owner's manual. Wow. Well, we're just going to go to 2021. What is this? It's a side-by-side. It's not an ATV. What category is it? It's not sport. It's utility. Sport might be like a Talon or something. The model that we're looking for, I have a -4, but the 700 would be the same. So we're just going to put the -4 in, apply. Right here, you just hit download. It will show you the whole manual here of your machine. So there's a little Honda. So if you're wondering where your front and rear are different, the front one would be there, and the rear one would be kind of in the middle in the back. So I hope you guys already know that. Kind of scaring me if you do not know that. But what we are going to want to get to is where it talks to you about your the actual service. Service, is that the right word? Service times for your machine. So, tongue away, that's interesting. Sorry. I can get distracted pretty easily doing stuff. You know, you can look for it here in the, but it actually, I believe it's just a big page with a bunch of dots on it. So, you know what? There's a little thing right here, huh? Let's go a little bit quicker and see if we just can see it going over. People always ask, how do you change your thing when you do an oil change? It's all in your manual, guys. And I get it if you don't have a manual, but look, I just showed you how to go look up your manual. Sorry, getting off on tangents there again, just because it blows my mind that everything's just in the manual. And like I said, I get if you lost your manual or you don't have one, but it's like Honda makes it so easy to just go online right here and find their stuff. Just don't want to breeze by it because I got a feeling I'm going to breeze by it. That shows you how to use your bed, which is funny because I've been asked that before. You know, how to do all that. Tow, basic operation. This just goes by so quick. I got a feeling I'm just gonna go by it and then we're not gonna see what we're looking for here. Trying to go slow. What was that? Important what? I think we're on maintenance. Maintenance schedules. Huh. It's not the one. This is what I'm looking for. So right here. Sorry that took so long, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. So right here on it, it has everything in here. You know, it'll tell you check your tires, check engine oil and coolant, blah, blah, blah. When to replace it, check spark plugs. Yeah, I don't think I've done that, even though it's just one spark plug to check. Anyways, so check your front and rear final gear oil. Obviously, all these are always going to be on your initial, first thing, which would have been your first 20 hours or 1 month, whichever came first, or 100 miles, because this is 1 times 100, so 100 miles. And then when you check the next few time, it's 18, I believe. So yeah, 18, so it's 1,800 miles or 300 hours. Or, this is funny, or a year to check it if you hadn't checked it within a year. So the second one just jumps, I believe. It's just the same thing. You add another 18, which would be 36 or 600 instead of 300 hours, 600 hours, or a year again. But keep this in mind. So we're just showing how to check it today. And that's why I told you guys there'll be another video after this showing how to replace it. Because you scroll down here, it says to replace the following items: front and rear final gear oil, replace every 2 years, regardless of hours or mileage. So mine's ready for that. I bought mine, I think, in April. So I'm overdue. April 21, so April 22, April 23 is when it should have been done, and we are already close to the end of the year, so I will have to do mine. Which mine still hasn't been drove very much, but still, I want to go by what it says here, and we'll check the wisdom change them, so that'll be another video. Now, rolling down, let's get to, now that we know when to be checking it, let's get to how to check it. It's funny because even right here, this literally shows you pictures of where all your stuff is. This will show you a picture of where your drive shaft boots are. Like, if you didn't know, that's like, I'd laugh because I figure you don't know where some of this stuff is, you shouldn't be touching your machine. If you have to go to a video or a picture to find out where it is, I mean, I could get it with something small, like, like, where's my fuse for the lights? Well, yeah, if it had, and it probably doesn't have that in your manual, I could see needing to maybe figure out where that is. It's like its own separate place. But anyways, here, I like how it shows you where to jack it up from. It's funny because when you see the jack up points, you should think of that when you're also tying down the machine. Anyways, we won't go from there, but recommended fuel. If you don't know your recommended fuel, we don't need to do the engine oil. You guys are looking to do your engine oil. I do have videos on that, just so you know. I walk through the whole thing of doing it. Even though I could do a video like this if you guys would like, that just shows pictures like this out of your manual. Oh, we just passed it there. So front final gear oil. This is the fluid you would need: 80W90, hypoid gear oil. I would just buy Honda brand, but you don't have to. You really don't have to. You just need to follow that it is this type of oil. I don't want people to feel like I'm telling it. So once again, it just tells you exactly what we just read in that chart. Every 1,800 miles to check it. We're just checking it. Tells you how to do it. Park your Honda on a level surface, which that would make sense. Remove the oil fill cap, which the oil fill cap would be this cap right here. It says, and it gives you a picture, oil fill cap. Make sure the oil level is at the lower edge of the oil fill inspection hole. Now, people always wonder what that is. So you have to think of this as this is the inside right here of the differential. This is the outside of the differential. This is where your bolt would screw into. That's why I like it how it has like little threads. So if you stick your finger in straight and you just barely bend your finger down, you should touch oil. And you should, the hole is usually a big hole you can usually see in. You should be able to see it and just barely touch it right there. If not, add to it. And, you know, I always say even if it runs out a little bit, a drip, that's not bad. It's still right there. So that's where you can close it up and know that you're good with it. This is cool. People always ask me that. Here's your install and tighten the oil fill cap, specified torque. There's your torque, your foot-pound of torque. So that's good that that's right there. 9. It should have next replacing the fluid, which once again we're gonna have a video of that later. Which makes me laugh about it is at normal operating temperature, sure, complete rapid. Oh yeah, that's just heating up. Anyway, that's telling you how to do it. What makes me laugh is it doesn't tell you anywhere of when to do it. It just says, I believe, yeah, refer to safety precautions on that page that we just looked at, 107. So it's every 2 years, which I really didn't know that. So interesting. But we'll make that video soon. I don't mind doing it. And the front, wow, takes 22.5 fluid ounces. I think you can buy the Honda one in 8-ounce bottles, so we're gonna need 3 bottles just to do the front. I mean, that'd be 24, but pretty much 3 bottles to do the front. Yikes. I don't remember how much one bottle cost. Anyways, so once again, the rear is going to be pretty much the same. This is just showing you again where to fill it up, but we'll do that in a whole video. But rear final gear oil, once again, this is just the same fluid. We're just doing the checking it, how to check it. Like I said, guys, there's the cap. Take that cap off, stick your finger in the hole, check it, you know, and it's right there. You're good to go. And you can always add, and it'll just pour back out. And oops, I'm doing opposite. This is the inside style, so I didn't will pour back out. But it's easy to check it. This shouldn't be hard for people to know how to check their fluid on it. But like I said, I will make another video soon, very soon, of changing it. Once again, it doesn't tell you when to change it like it does to tell you when to check it, the mileage to check it. It just tells you refer to safety precautions on page 107 like we just did, and it says every 2 years regardless of mileage. So that's it, guys. We're gonna try to walk out and shows you everywhere the drain things are. Anyways, squirrel, we're gonna get to that and have no video, but we're gonna go outside and see if it's raining yet or not, and yeah, it should be raining. Hurricane Hillary, but this is how you would check your rear final gear oil and your front final gear, which is to me is just your differential oils. This is your differential right here. So if and there's the front one. That's your front big guard there. It's on the side, which I think that would be your drain right here. It doesn't tell you that, but yeah, that's funny. It shows you the drain in the rear, but it doesn't show you the drain in the front. Well, we'll have that video of that. So, all right, guys, enjoy the storm little part of this, and yeah, I'll talk to you then. All that prep for hurricane in Arizona, and this is what we are getting. Nice, beautiful sun. You can see some kind of clouds off there in the distance, but not a drop of rain. So no Hillary hurricane here. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you on the next video. God bless.